Do you recognize this image of a video going around? I know many of you would have already seen it, and many of you have shared it with me asking for my take. Let me start by saying what has happened in that home has already happened. That is their reality, and they need support, not judgment. My role here is not to analyze them. My role is to help other parents recognize the signs before things get this far. Because situations like this do not happen overnight. If you watch that clip closely, you would notice something important. This was not the first time. The siblings were not shocked. No one questioned the language. No one, stopped to say, why would you speak to mommy like that? What's wrong with you? No. That tells us this is not one-off outburst. This is a familiar pattern. When a child speaks in a condescending, insulting way to a parent, that level of comfort has been built over time. It has been repeated, tolerated, overlooked, or gotten away with. I want to say something many parents don't like to hear, but I would say it. A child would rarely speak to a mother this way if that mother's authority is consistently respected by the other parents in the home. If a father consistently respects a mother, it is very unlikely that a child would feel comfortable speaking to her in this way. Children learn how to treat a parent by watching how that parent is treated. That's why this is not just a child issue, it's a family system issue as well. When disrespect is normalized in a home, children don't automatically recognize it as wrong. It becomes familiar, and familiar patterns don't stop with one generation. They get carried forward. This is why staying in environments where disrespect is constant, unmanaged, or excused doesn't just affect the adults involved, it shapes the children watching, listening, and learning. I won't go deeper than that. But it's important to say, because children don't just learn what we say, they learn what we tolerate. Now, about the recording. We're living in an age where the instinct is to pick up a camera, but when a child is dysregulated, rude, or not listening, that is not the time to film. So filming does not stop the behavior. It often makes it worse. For some parents, recording can even be a cry for help, a sign of helplessness, a sign of I've tried shouting, spanking, pleading, and nothing has worked. But here's what I want other parents to pay attention to. The warning signs always come earlier. This is how it usually starts. Your child ignores instructions and walks away. Your child shuts doors while you're talking. Your child says no and you let it slide. Your child speaks to you sharply and it's excused as mood, age, or personality. You tell yourself, it's just a phase, or they're a sweet child. There must be a reason, or they're still young. And so nothing is addressed. What is not corrected becomes acceptable. So when parents say, this could never be my child, I say this, if you are seeing the early signs and doing nothing, it would not stay small. If you're currently experiencing these behaviors and don't know how to address them, you do not need to wait until it gets worse. If you need immediate support, DM strategy. This is not about blaming children, it's about guiding families. And prevention, they say, is always easier than repair. That's all.